Alright folks, let's talk about AI-generated content, because apparently that's the new roommate we didn't ask for but can't evict. And honestly, I think we're blaming the wrong guy for the crumbs on the couch. First of all, let's rewind. Remember 1997? The Spice Girls ruled the airwaves, and somewhere in the background, AI was just a humble spell checker going, "Hey, you misspelled embarrassment." Fast forward to now, and suddenly it's AI is destroying art. Like really? The same people losing their minds over AI are also out here using Instagram filters, autocorrect, and Google Maps like they're life-saving devices. Hypocrisy much. Let's get one thing straight. AI isn't the enemy. It's a tool. You don't yell at a hammer for building a house. Unless you're that guy, in which case please stop. AI isn't stopping you from drawing, painting, or making your edgy indie music about heartbreak and existential dread. It's just there. It's like Windows XP in 2025. You could still use it if you wanted, but you wouldn't blame it if your PC spontaneously combusted. And to the people calling AI content slop, I'd say that's about as overused as a poorly timed Marvel movie joke. AI content still has a human steering the ship. It's not some omnipotent robot sitting in a dark room, chain smoking and churning out masterpieces. It's just a fancy algorithm making things based on what you tell it to. You're still the chef. AI is just the sous chef chopping onions really fast. Don't like the soup, that's on you, Gordon Ramsay. Now can we talk about this misplaced nostalgia for the good old days of creativity? You know what really killed animation and niche art? It wasn't AI, it was your uncle saying cartoons are for kids, and Hollywood pumping out CGI-fueled live-action remakes like it's a factory assembly line. Let's not forget that at least AI doesn't shame you for rewatching Avatar: The Last Airbender for the 20th time. And honestly, the bigger problem isn't AI, it's inspiration. Burnout, we're all drowning in media, scrolling through 500 TikToks a day, binging Netflix shows we forget 5 minutes after they end. People aren't losing their skills, they're losing their spark, that curiosity to say, hey, I want to make something like that. AI didn't do that, our own habits did. So here's the deal, AI's been here since the dawn of Clippy. Remember Clippy? That dude was trying to help you write your 5th grade book report, and you hated him. And now, with AI smarter and sleeker, we're suddenly acting like it's Skynet chill. It's not the end of creativity, it's just another way to express it. In conclusion, if your biggest worry is that AI might replace your art, maybe the problem isn't AI, it's your confidence. Tools don't replace passion, they amplify it. So grab your stylus, paintbrush, or whatever you've got, and stop blaming the hammer for the house you haven't built yet. Cheers to progress. Let's talk about the real elephant in the room. People whining about AI stealing jobs while secretly wanting AI to be their digital butler. Oh, you're mad that AI might take your art gig, but you're perfectly fine with your Roomba handling the floor, or your dishwasher scrubbing last night's lasagna disaster. Hypocrisy is wearing a chef's hat, folks. Here's the thing, automation is already all around you, doing the jobs you don't want to do. Who's mowing your lawn? Oh wait, it's Yardo, your friendly neighborhood robot. Who's frying your nuggets at the drive-thru? That'd be Flippy the robot arm, though good luck affording him since he costs $30,000 a thousand. And don't even get me started on rice cookers, egg cookers, or the microwave, which literally turns frozen sadness into piping hot convenience with a press of a button. AI isn't replacing humans, it's been quietly saving you from drudgery for decades. But then comes AI art, and suddenly people are clutching their pearls. It's stealing our livelihoods, really. Because when was the last time you tipped your dishwasher for handling your greasy plates? Thought so, the problem isn't AI, it's the fact that art has always been one of the most accessible creative outlets. Back in the day, all you needed was a pen and paper, both of which probably cost less than a bag of chips. MS Paint, that was free too, and I live for those pixelated masterpieces. Art had a low barrier to entry, and AR is just the latest evolution of that. Now let's talk about cost. AI art generators are free or close to it, and that's the real reason people are upset. If AI art costs $60 a pop or required some site or subscription, nobody would care because
cause it wouldn't feel so accessible.
The outrage comes from how easy it is for someone with zero skill to produce something halfway decent without a 1,000 tablet or a subscription to fancy programs. Imagine if AI art had the same monetization model as mobile games, free to use but with paid add-ons like stylized brushes or extra art packs. You'd have daily logins, premium accounts, and 50p DLCs for retro anime filter packs. People would still complain, but at least it'd feel more exclusive. And let's not forget, most people hating on AI weren't even buying expensive art tools themselves. When I was a kid, I didn't have 60 for Photoshop or a tablet because I was too busy spending my allowance on anime DVDs, Magic, The Gathering booster packs, and video games. Art supplies were last on the list. High art being free is the only reason a lot of people are even using it. But if it suddenly cost money, half the outrage would vanish overnight because only the serious folks would be left. AI art is like mobile gaming. It's free to play with optional upgrades, and people are mad that you can click a button and get something passable without investing years into learning. It's like auto battlers in video games. Sure, the game plays itself, but you still gotta make the decisions.